Already?
I don't know. You said stop, so I was.
Oh.
Yeah. And here we go. Let's see if the 8-6 Lions will give up a loss. Yeah, the game plan is no. I suppose I should share that, huh? So I'm not sure yet if this is a good or a bad idea, but I got myself a half gallon of apple cider.
Oh my god. What are you doing to yourself? Are you trying to shit yourself?
No. I just like apple cider.
Oh, I understand that. You guys should come down when cider mill is open here.
Dude, do you want me to destroy your plumbing?
I didn't say you're staying with me. You can go stay with Nate. He didn't have cats.
Yeah. Oh, he's just coming out waving.
This gotta be slow. The quarterback. Hey, how are you?
He's doing a princess wave.
Let me picture this guy's helmets from behind.
You just like to picture what from behind? What?
So I'm editing dressing the Packers. The only picture I can find of this guy is from behind. What do you mean, hold on?
I didn't know where you were going there with the dressing.
Where the hell was
the
I going there?
behind.
Come on now. Well, that's right. Vinny Wolf was the Tampa Bay Bucks quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I'm going to have to injure him.
The lefty.
Yeah.
Now wait a minute. I'm looking at the picture here, and we can't do this on Madden, but Jim Colclaw, the best picture that comes up, he's got
like two guys.
like a white towel almost wrapped around his thigh.
Yeah. Can't do anything on the legs, so.
Right. That would be cool if you could, though, because that would definitely show him.
Listen, they need to incorporate spikes into their shoulder pads. WWF back in the day did it. He has been sacked twice. And there's an injury timeout.
78? What happened here?
Who?
Jim Colclaw is number 78.
Oh, it's another number I screwed up. Jesus, I wanted to go back through and make sure I got all the numbers right.
Alright, yeah, I just changed it.
Terrors found one too, I think, when doing the Cowboys or Cardinals. No.
It is 3rd and 9, and the pressure is getting to Vinny Wolf.
Oh well.
3 straight sacks.
Wow.
4th and 36 at the 4. I'm just thinking, I see why Tampa Bay has not won a game yet.
He's only been quarterback for a couple of weeks. It's not all his fault.
No, I'm thinking the offensive line is terrible.
Yeah, Phantom injured the other guy.
Yes.
Well,
yeah, they are horrible at offense. Their defense isn't as bad.
I injured somebody, but
it's Madden 18. It's Madden 18. You'll never know.
Right.
Okay, Fuzzy Thurston's done. Who's next?
They train. Holy shit! The fucking guy punted that shit almost 95 yards.
He's no Dolphins punter, that's for sure.
God damn. He went from the middle of the end zone to the fucking 10.
Wow. How much wind you got there?
Apparently there's a lot from that end.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, so you need to negotiate a time for Browns Giants, and then you can do.
Apparently one of my guys.
You can do Steelers whenever you want, and then we'll do Colts. Try and do Colts Oilers last. So I'm thinking Saturday. At least last in my schedule. Dorm Masters. Nope. John McDowell.
Dorm Masters? What the hell are you watching? Porn?
No, I'm editing the Packers. Oh, John.
Sounds like BDSM or some shit.
Selective hearing. You hear what you want to hear.
That depends. I mean, it's kind of hard to selective hearing when you can't see and stuff. I don't know. Not that it has anything to do with it, but wow, Gibbons is wide open in the middle. Look at this. It's down to the 10. Another injury timeout. 49-yard rack.
That's what she said.
That's a... Even Dolly Parton's not that fucking huge.
Wow.
It was wide the fuck open. So, yeah, 1st and 10 at the 10. Apparently it didn't get quite close enough to the 10 to be a first and goal. I can still get a first down on the minutia line. Oh.
So far, the Patriots.
By the way,
Wild Redberry? What the hell?
Yep, he's a wrestler.
I thought it was a drink.
It might be, you never know. By the way, it's after midnight on the East Coast.
And touchdown.
Sadly, the Bucks haven't won the game, but they're only 5 games out of first place in their division.
Only.
The Saints are going to end up losing like 10 in a row.
And still making the
season. Well, no, the Panthers might. If the Panthers win out, they could win the division at 5-10-1 compared to 5-11.
Ah.
But I don't know who the Panthers play.
The Bears.
Oh, well, okay, so the Saints will be in the playoffs.
Is that a good or bad thing? I don't know.
Vikings will play the Saints in the first round.
Not great.
Sydney wants
The Vikings are going to make it farther than some of the humans.
Yeah, because if I win out and the Packers end up playing the Cardinals, I'll be the first human eliminated, guaranteed again.
What are the chances Bobby Gates is black?
I'm going to say pretty.
Nope, he's not.
What's the college show?
I don't know. The Patriots have 3 running backs. All 3 are black. Every other position on offense is a white guy.
Yeah, 64 for you. They hadn't fully learned. The teams hadn't fully learned scouting. The AFL was better at it, and so were the Cleveland Browns in some. Just to explain to all the viewers that John will get what we're doing, editing 64.
Sure.
No. Rather than just calling out people and what race they are. It's randomly.
I mean, I don't know. Let's see. Brown versus Board of Education was what? In the 50s, wasn't it? Or 60s?
Yeah. But in college terms, there was still a lot of segregation.
Hey, no sack that
south.
time because he handed the ball. What is it? What the fuck's the running back's name?
Phil.
Don't do it.
My
Don't
mouth
do
of
it.
farts.
Oh, that guy. Holy shit.
Repeat after me. Phil. My mouth of farts.
Wow. Yeah, no. He's
So
got
I had
negative 1 yard rushing though.
I had to name a guy on Baltimore today. One guy. And I just was like, oh, fuck it. And the guy's name is, does it really matter? I think is his name. No, yeah.
Does it really matter?
Does it really matter? Does anyone care at this point? That was it. Ooh. Does anyone care?
So
his
much
first name and at this point is the last name.
No, we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him. Yes, we're gonna get him. Ha! That was a good run.
Ooh.
Sounds like
Farts got
my mouth of farts all the way down the field. He propelled himself down the field.
Yeah, his gas fucking kicked in.
Oh, going slow. Guy edited a name and then stopped.
4 straight sacks on Vinny. I got my game goal of get 4 sacks in the first quarter.
There's night train lane on the corner blitzes too. It's not like you're getting sacks. You're blitzing. Blitzing the crap
I always
out of
blitz. Come on, man.
Yeah, I know.
When I don't blitz. Very rarely. And of course, the only time I don't sack the quarterback is when he hands the ball off. Which would make sense.
Unless you're in really quick.
Well, I've done that before.
You've been really quick before? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I'll be first to fucking admit it. Come on now.
Oh.
Here we come.
But
Oh, he got the ball away this time.
They're celebrating in Tampa.
Yeah, it was first attempt. It is 4th and 13 at the 14.
Hey, 4-13, my birthday.
Going for the field goal. Oh, and he's going to hit it. So much for the shutout.
That didn't last long.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Where's Michael Scott when you need him?
Oh, hey, look at that. Elbow pads.
Okay, you can use your elbow pads, but most people use knee pads.
Most people are doing some funky crap.
Jerry Kramer has
a lot of racist shit in
this one. No.
Wrong Kramer.
Yeah, that was Castro Kramer. Or wait, no.
Is that what his first name? I don't know.
Oh, Cosmo.
Cosmo, yeah.
That's right. Castro Kramer.
Jerry...
That would have made it fucking worse.
Yeah. Jerry Kramer's got a thick beard and he doesn't, so I've changed the face. It's just one of those things where it's so blatant that I can't leave it that way.
Can't do it.
Yeah, he can't have no 5 o'clock shadow.
No, I'm not on the Packers in the 60s.
Feel free to take some of those X Factors off of the Factors.
I don't wanna. Jingle bells, this is weird. I don't know why the hell the jingle bells is in my head. Just fucking because of the snow, that's for sure.
How much did you guys get?
We didn't get nothing really, dude. Not even an inch.
Well, I saw one post of somebody complaining that you guys had school.
Yeah, because, well, the DMV, what they were complaining about was the DMV. Probably that post is the one you saw.
Well, they were
complaining that the DMV shut the fuck down, but they still sent the kids to school. The roads really weren't that bad. Everybody should have fucking been to work.
Somebody who lives outside of the village was complaining about having to send her kids to school.
Oh. Is it somebody that I know?
Yes. A wife of one of my childhood friends that went to college with us. Well, not with us. With me.
She was really complaining about having to send the kids to school?
She was upset. I didn't read the comments and whatnot, see if she calmed down afterwards, but I've been there myself, been upset that our school's running when every other school is closed.
Right.
But it made me, seeing her post made me think that you guys were getting blitzed.
We weren't. I didn't even have to take, and if we were getting blitzed the way we were supposed to, I would have drove Courtney to work this morning. We didn't. We didn't get blitzed at all. We got a little bit of rain that turned into a little bit of ice. By the way, they got a fumble fucking recovery off of a reception, which was ridiculous. But no, we didn't get any of what we were. Like, this is a trend I've noticed with the fucking weather reporters lately. Is that number 56 apparently does not have a name tag, nor does number 21. Interesting.
They're on the sideline. Oh, yeah, it's because they're standing out of order.
I don't know.
Joe Schmidt is 56. He should be there with linebackers, and then 21 is secondary man. He should be back there. And 54 is they're all fucked up. It's all broken. I'm telling you, we broke the game.
Anyway, getting back to what I was saying. Ooh, Vinny almost got killed again. 4th and 12. 0 for 2. What the hell was I saying? The weather?
Weather.
Oh, yes, the weather guys. I've noticed a trend lately with the meteorologists. They're not even remotely close to being half accurate. They've gotten worse. And they are making way too much money to be wrong this much.
Doom and gloom. We gotta predict the worst.
Like, I don't know if their fucking Doppler radar is fucked up, or their climate change science is being proven to be false again, or I mean, shit's getting a little ridiculous.
Yeah. Last offensive lineman.
Oh, he threw an interception. Son of a bitch. You really got to stop turning the ball over.
Why stop now?
No. We're not giving Tampa Bay their first win.
How do you put mud on a guy's uniform? Every picture of Forrest Gregg, he's covered in mud.
Drink a lot of apple cider?
Oh. Oh, God.
A couple of these linemen actually have their ankles and shoes taped and everything. That's good to see.
Holy cow, they completed a pass. It was a quick one out to the outside, but for 5 yards. That's 3rd and 4.
Okay.
Like, easy, boys. Don't get too excited.
Oh, idiot.
1 yard per attempt.
Somebody's happy with themselves.
I'm just laughing at it. They got 2 attempts. Holy shit. That one was a little longer. They got 28 yards now.
Oh.
He got lucky on a pattern.
Ugh. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're gonna stop after the offense.
Yeah, I'm doing Forrest Gregg and then I'm done.
Save the defense for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, really? He escaped 2 sack attempts and he was out of bounds. Almost got a touchdown.
Go Benny Wolf.
It's the end of the first quarter. The score is 7-3 Lions. Tampa Bay is trying to stir up something. Watch all the Maddenism start kicking in and the Lions can't do squat.
Oh, man. Terrors just got riddled with them.
Did he?
The Rams and 49ers played, so Phantom benefited, but yeah.
Somebody's guess.
No Rams could catch. The 49ers couldn't drop.
I will say this, though. That exact opposite happened when I was the Patriots against the Rams. So
Yes. So,
so the 2 games together, the Rams are even. But the
I'm sure he would have. This game eliminated the Rams. I'm sure he would have taken it the other way.
Right.
Yeah. At least a little more closer.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be better.
Vinny Wolf is sacked again. 4th and 20. From the 31. They're probably going to be... really? They're going for it. Ballsy.
New superstar abilities and new X Factor zone, including momentum shift in franchise.
Uh-oh.
Oh, so yeah, John. John, there's a new update to Madden 20 download.
Yeah, I already downloaded. I saw it downloaded when I went to my things. Failed 4th down conversion. What did the update bring?
I don't know
Sounds
yet.
like there's
This
a
is
momentum
new,
factor now.
Well, that'll go in with what we were talking about. You're going for it on 4th down.
Oh, yeah.
Could hurt you.
4 yards.
If you don't get it, but if you get it, you'll probably get a lot of momentum.
Oh, yeah, true.
Well, yeah, it's big rewards, big risks.
So you'll win or lose by 50 every game.
Something like that.
Depending on how the first 4th down goes.
Somebody yelling something. Oh, there's a holding flag, I'm thinking. Lewis is trying to get around the corner. He does. He's going. Not going to get the touchdown. He's tackled at the 7. But it's going to be holding. It's going to come back.
Oh.
He did actually benefit from the hold, so it shouldn't be against him.
Right. After further review, the hold was way off ball.
Completely unaffecting the
So instead of the 15-yard penalty, the defender gets to take the guy's helmet off and bash him over the head with it.
Did you see the news meme that I saw recently where it was his statement about how he regretted it and whatnot, and he tried to put it back on his head as quick as possible? Before anybody noticed.
No.
I mean, arguably,
I love the
way
ones
he
that
had it turned, you could make that argument, sure.
I love the ones that are trying to put the blame on Mason Rudolph, and he's not innocent in the thing. He did try to rip the guy's helmet off.
But he didn't deserve to get fucking clocked.
They're showing 2 pictures. One is of what appears to be a kick to the groin, and I want to see the video of that.
There's got to be other fucking Ooh, they got me on a 4th down. No shit.
I want to see the video of that. But the second one, where it looks the helmet is already in his hand, but it looks like Mason Rudolph is reaching between the offensive lineman and the defensive lineman, but his hand is down low. It's halfway down his thigh. So if he is reaching for Myles Garrett's junk at that point, then Myles Garrett is hung like you wouldn't believe, because that's really low. It more, to me, looks like Rudolph is actually trying to reach for his helmet. Like he's doing the stupid thing, trying to get his helmet back at that point.
I mean, I'm sure somebody might respond to you about how well endowed or not endowed he may be. I don't know. But I'm sure there's somebody out there that can account for that.
So I don't know if it was my comment that led your brother to sort of semi-end his Disney. I don't know if it was my comment that sort of ended your brother's Disney boycott, but I did. He had posted something on Facebook about whether or not he should end his boycott to review The Mandalorian.
Right.
And a couple guys had posted stuff, and I just posted basically much along the same lines of conversation he and I had back at the gender reveal about the NFL thing. And he's like, yeah, you're right. Make good points again. And then he did a video not ending his boycott. He's still has he's 99%
giving them a chance or whatever.
Yeah. But that's fine. I mean, well, it's like I said, first of all, right. I take after Sean Hannity, where he does not believe in boycotts. All they do, in my opinion, is fuel the other side to spend money. So that the place that you want boycotted actually benefits.
Right.
So my biggest thing is, like, first of all, just especially when it's something like Disney or the NFL, you're really hurting yourself from something you enjoy by placing blame on an entire entity over the actions of a few. I don't know. I don't remember what his dealings with Disney, why he boycotted there, but
he hates what they did to Star Wars.
No, see, I don't necessarily hate that, but that's my opinion. That's his opinion.
Yeah.
With the NFL, a lot of the boycotts came about because of the kneeling.
Right.
But if you look at the numbers, just pure numbers, there was something like 456 players took a knee or raised their fist in some sort of protest. Meanwhile, there are over 1,500 players that suit up per season in the NFL.
Just for another fucking seriously.
Let's take a look at the staff you have at the nuclear power plant. Let's say, like mine, we have 211 on my employee level. There's obviously other employees, but in my position, there's 211. One guy gets arrested.
Yeah.
Well, one guy gets arrested for beating up his wife. Does that mean all of us nuclear power plant people are wife abusers?
Well,
no.
If you ask people in the local area, they'll say
so
that's a stereotype.
Therefore, why were we blaming the entire NFL for the actions of a few if you were against the protest? Aaron Rodgers, a couple years ago, had a season-ending injury.
Right.
I'm sure Phantom remembers it like it was yesterday.
Yep.
Fond memories.
Yes.
Anyway.
Shane McClellan.
Yeah. Somebody posts online, good for him, these kneelers, he got what he deserved. And I was like, Aaron Rodgers
then he's sacked again, yeah, right.
Aaron Rodgers, not only did he never take a knee,
has 3 sacks.
Some, although it's not verified, there are some reports out there that he is a Republican. I don't know. I'm not going to claim.
I believe he is, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. But
I mean, he is dating.
But that right there is the ignorant Danica Patrick. Yeah. Danica Patrick? Yeah.
Yes, Danica
That is
Patrick.
the ignorance of our side, because there is ignorance both ways, to just automatically assume that, oh, well, he's a
Vinny
part
is
of
sacked
this.
again.
This is bad, so he's got to be bad too.
Season 15th sack for the season. You sure it wasn't for the game? Yeah, no.
Oh, goody. So I'm going through my nightly YouTube videos to see what I want to put in a playlist. And, of course, I'm still subscribed to Jimmy Kimmel Live, only because I like This Week in Unnecessary Censorship.
Right.
So one video out of maybe 40 a week that I would actually watch. Live Witness News, Trump Watergate Edition. Yeah, we'll not be saving that.
The witnesses haven't proven anything. They couldn't corroborate anything.
This is one of those man on the street videos where he goes out on the street and interviews the ignorant public. But any comedian can go do that because, especially in cities, there are a ton of people. You are going to find ignorant public. If you conduct 100 interviews, you'll get 5 or 6 that you could put on TV and show how stupid the public is.
Oh, he dropped it. 2-minute warning. Yeah, that's, I mean, watching what I was able to see after work and everything, the witnesses cannot corroborate anything. Never mind the fact that they've changed the supposed crime again.
Mm-hmm.
That there is enough evidence to show they have nothing. You can't actually say there's a crime and you keep changing what it's supposed to be. It means you're looking for something and trying to take and find it. Throw the ball. God damn. But anyway, what you're saying?
The latest guy that was out there today was his testimony was based on his perceived.
Yeah, it was his opinion. His opinion. And none of them claimed bribery.
Yeah.
Wow, that was just shit. They got first down and 5, first and goal on the 5. Apparently because my quarterback can't throw the ball where he needs to.
Behind.
Oh, this is just retarded.
There we go. Now I'm live.
My offense all of a sudden couldn't do any, like it was doing stuff. Oh, they got in. Son of a bitch. That was his first career touchdown reception.
Yeah, Tampa Bay, go!
It's weird because, like, I had that one good pass. I've been breaking out a couple little runs here and there. But apparently I can't convert 4th downs lately. And I don't know, it's just fucking weird. It's feeling weird.
I think the game is knowing that you're, because it's a thing now, and so you can't start punting. And the game knows it, so it's like making you fail your 4th downs or something. It's weird.
I don't know.
It's
All
like
I know
we'll
is
do it enough and then
fucking
start
Plum
punching.
can't hit shit right now.
Well, that's what Daryl LaMonica last night and Roman Gabriel earlier.
Of course he fumbles a fucking ball.
Oh yeah, did you see my run last night? It was 3rd down. I was in overtime. I went for the field goal. The Jets called timeout to ice me, so I said, "Well, fuck you guys. I'm not going to kick the field goal. I'm going to run it on 3rd down."
Yeah,
I
that
went
was
into
crazy.
I went into a pass play to purposely scramble. I scrambled and I missed the button to hit slide and I fumbled.
I can't slide.
On the replay, it looked.
I can't slide either. When I
square.
hit the slide, he'll
Yeah,
either
no,
dive.
it's a dive.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't work with the quarterback for some reason.
Yeah. So anyway, I slid, or I didn't slide, but I got tackled. But on the replay that I saw, I was clearly down. They did not even look at it. No booth review at all.
Yeah, no, they ain't going to because the fucking Madden's
Next
fucked
play.
up.
Now, I had injured the Jets quarterback. Dick Wood is out. Galen Hall is in. Now, for anybody that watched the World League of American Football or NFL Europe, they might know that name. He was the head coach, I believe, of a couple teams. But anyway, he throws one completion the whole game. This was it, and it was a long, 60-yard pass. They kicked the field goal and win.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So I feel you. I see the Maddenisms. I was not rooting in that
The thing
Rams.
is, I don't even think they're
49ers team.
Maddenisms right now. I just think it's just the game is just being stupid.
Although,
swear,
the
game is
before we
broken.
blame it all on Maddenisms, Vinny, you have to be honest here. The game was over. All you had to do was hand off to Cookie, get 2 yards, and kick the field goal, but you threw a pass. It was picked off.
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh yeah, that was in the fourth quarter.
Sometimes that mistake
But in
happens.
overtime,
Right.
but in overtime, it wasn't. That was what happened in overtime.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
And then there was one interception that I had, not the pick six, but the other interception that my guy was wide open. I was set, planted, and he overthrew him by 30 yards, right to a defender. And Daryl LaMonica is not that bad in accuracy. I've looked at the ratings. I know that it wasn't that. That it was just the computer decided that I was sailing my pass at that time.
You rolled a 1.
What's the flag? Did they tackle him by his face? Personal foul on the offense or holding on the offense? Fuck you guys. Don't know how
Can
there
they
was
take the
holding.
penalty and
Don't
the
know
sack?
how there was holding because I got sacked. So I mean, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
right. They take the penalty and the holding, or and the sack. Loss of 35.
Spot of the foul type deal.
They called the quarterback for holding his own nuts when he got sacked. So I saw an interview that, have you seen these commercials for Peyton's Place on Watch ESPN?
No, because I don't have ESPN.
Oh, well. It looks like a really funny series. Anyway, he does a golf outing with Tom Brady. And in the golf outing, in the clip, they showed Tom Brady admits that the tuck rule was a fumble.
Well,
Not that it can be changed, and I'm sure Raiders fans feel really good about that now, some 18 years later, but yeah, even Tom Brady thinks it was a fumble and the game should have been over.
Well,
Yeah, he's actually said that before.
Oh, has he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. But anyway, a lot of those athletes will go to their grave, not like Franco Harris says, he'll say he is never going to tell you whether
come
the ball
on.
hit the ground or not.
No, they scored. Yeah, he's okay. Touchdown. Yeah, he didn't even pop up saying touchdown. I'm like, what the fuck? Is he out of bounds or something? Then the score changed. But
I think, I don't think you'll get Bill Belichick to admit it, though.
No. Here's a video for you, Phantom. Don Maynard, 2 TD catches versus Patriots in 65. It's a guy named Life in Toronto posts these old AFL videos.
off the pole.
That's what she did.
So she's paid for college.
Oh, boy.
Or off the rails whenever John's in the party. No wonder chairs went to bed. We want to potentially have his videos banned for being a part of Terry or John's broadcast.
What? Come on.
Why are they talking? There are a lot of people talking about Pat Tillman today. Did something happen?
know.
Access. Andy Grammer reacts to song. Oh, song will sing in the legacy of Pat Tillman. Andy Grammer reacts to the song "Will Sing" in the legacy. That doesn't make any sense. Is Andy Grammer
have you not noticed that the journalism lately has been crap in terms of their grammar and spelling?
I don't know if I'd call YouTube journalism, but yeah. Sure.
Well, no, but like headlines keep popping up, and like you know they're broken ass fucking sentences, make no sense how they're written.
Oh yeah.
Like how the one that you're reading right now, you know, it's like I think they're missing a word.
So, Phantom, let's get your opinion on this. All Hollywood and television movies seem to be able to do nowadays is reboots and not even reboots, reboots or reunion shows. I think, personally, I don't have a problem with it, but I think that the show should at least be 30 years old, unless if it's a reboot. If it's a continuation, fine, like Mad About You coming out later this month. It's the same actors. But what do you think? Should they do reboots, or should there be a time limit on them? Like they're rebooting Spider-Man every 5 years. It's too much, I think. It's going to really kill the fan base.
Yeah, they need to there needs to be like a long reboot time.
That's why I say 30 years.
I think it even needs to be longer than that.
Well, it's two generations.
Yeah, I still think it needs to be longer.
Yeah, I mean, I think people could do whatever they want, and if you don't want to see it, don't go see it. If someone does, they do. But
so he's the voice of reason.
Cop out.
Phantom Fighter, the voice of reason, folks.
Like they just redid the fucking Charlie's Angels again, and now the
bombed.
Well, the girls are crying.
Well, this is the fourth.
Don't go see our movie.
This is the fourth iteration of Charlie's Angels. The fourth. Because there was a TV show in the 70s that was the popular one.
Right.
Then there was the Cameron Diaz movie, which was good. It was a trilogy.
Yeah, all right.
Then they rebooted the TV show back in 2011, and it sucked. It had like Minka Kelly, and it lasted about 4 or 5 episodes. So at this point, you got to say, all right, it's not working. We're killing the franchise by continuously rebooting it. Stop.
Right.
Well, yeah, I mean, it depends. If you're asking, do I think there should be some sort of rule that people can't do it? Obviously not, because I'm super
-35
capitalist, and you should be able to do whatever you want. People can decide if they want to pay it or not. But as far as should you, like if you're a fan of the show or whatever, I can't stand the Fast and the Furious that's on like number 42 right now or whatever, or the Terminator. Even though I love Terminator 1 and 2, I can't stand that they're still doing it. But
what movie did I watch?
So
I watched Hobbs and Shaw tonight. That was actually pretty decent.
Yeah,
for what it was. I mean,
it was a spin-off.
Didn't it feel
I don't mind that. Like with the thing with Star Wars,
but it felt like it was, the Fast and Furious went from actually a decent series to a little over the top. And
it's now Fast and Furious is now spy movies. I watched last month. I watched Triple X, the third one where Vin Diesel comes back.
Yeah,
and it really felt like I was watching Fast and Furious because first of all, Vin Diesel's character there, Triple X, is basically the same as his character in Fast and Furious. And now that Fast and Furious has gone,
he doesn't have a lot of range.
No, I'm not, because the pacifier is definitely different. But his characters, because the Vin Diesel character in Fast and the Furious and the whole genre there has become a spy movie. That's what Triple X is. So all it felt to me like I was watching a spy movie, because especially this third Triple X, he starts building a team, and now he's got a team, just like Fast and Furious. They get special fancy cars. Sam Jackson is playing the role of Mr. Nobody.
They're going for that whole They're going for that whole over the top 80s type action flick. It's just a little bit more modern.
So the two franchises could potentially merge and just be Fast and the Furious meets Triple X, and Vin plays 2 roles. I mean, you wouldn't know this any difference.
Right.
Fast and the Furious. Now, what they did with Hobbs and Shaw by spinning it off is actually brilliant, because now you take a character, and 2 characters here, send them off on a different storyline with different actors. Star Wars, by doing things like Rogue One, I thought was perfect. I thought it tied in a storyline.
I wouldn't say it was perfect, but it was pretty good.
Yeah, it gave you some tie-ins to the series, but gave you a whole new set of characters. Of course, they killed them all off. Spoiler alert. Oh, wait, you're supposed to do that before you say that.
Oh,
anyway,
well. Same with like Solo too. I mean,
Solo answered a burning problem in the series for 40 years. The whole 12 parsec thing. They actually answered it. It was a little bit far-fetched.
I heard a lot of complaints about it. But, well, it's Star Wars. What's not far-fetched about Star Wars?
Right. But anyway, now
hold your tongue.
The problem with Solo is that the Disney is listening to the fans, and here is the thing, and I've been saying this for 2 months now. Nobody hates Star Wars more than Star Wars fans.
Yes.
You cannot listen to the fans because they're fans. They only like what brought you to the dance, and you want it to be the same thing every time. But even
the
if it's the same thing,
why that all happened is because they took a whole bunch of shit that fans wrote and was considered to be canon, and said, you know what, we're throwing it all the fuck out.
But
and
here's
it
the
no
thing
longer
with that.
affects anything.
Here's the thing with that, and I'll give you this example. Marvel.
Are we still talking about Solo?
Just Star Wars in general.
We're talking about the now Star Wars Legends, which is no longer canon. When you're reading, let's for instance say Bounty Hunter book, which is a bunch of stories put together. You're in that Star Wars universe. That's canon. When you're watching The Mandalorian, you're in that Star Wars. You have to be able to mentally separate yourself.
But the thing is, though, is that's the thing is the Legends wasn't separated from the movies in the sense of it was all based in the same universe.
But now it is, and people have got to be able to understand that. For instance, I give you this.
Now it's not. Legends isn't in the universe anymore.
That's what I'm saying. Now it is not. It's in a separate Star Wars universe. So I give you this example. If you watch Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, and then if you watch Spider-Man Homecoming, guess what? That's 2 different Spider-Man. 2 different Spider-Man universe. And fans accept it. So why can't Star Wars fans accept that?
Because that's not how Star Wars started. And they wanted it to be pure.
But it is now.
It is now, but that doesn't mean they like it.
But they should be willing to accept it. Because, first of all, there were problems in that universe to begin with. Because if you read the Bounty Hunter book, they give you a different backstory on Boba Fett than you get in the prequel movies, and fans didn't seem to notice that.
Well,
if you read
fans
Splinter
don't like
of
the
the Mind's
prequel
Eye,
movies.
Right, but if you read Splinter of the Mind's Eye, which is the very first extended universe Star Wars book, and it is a fantastic read, written in 78, 79, they give you an entirely different Luke and Leia relationship than you should have.
Right.
So that whole extended universe wasn't canon either.
No, not technically. It was all fan stories.
Yeah.
But all the fans attempted to keep it in the same universe.
I once read one.
That, what you would call
the Force.net
or whatever.
Yeah, the Force.net had even broken down before that Disney came in, the Force.net had broken down the different levels of Star Wars canon. So there were multiple levels back then, and now there's just one more. There's just it added.
I think what the big issue was is Star Wars evolved differently than the comic books like Marvel and such. It didn't start with comic books, it started with the movies. Then the books came out, then the comic books came after that, so it was kind of backwards.
And not only that, but you had 16 years between Return of the Jedi and The Phantom Menace. 16 years worth of books, video games, comic books. 16 years worth of fans accepting this stuff, and then the prequels come out and totally shattered up their notion of what it should be. And
there are still people out there that want to kill Jar Jar Binks off.
Well, I don't disagree with him on that. But at the same time, he served his purpose for what it was.
Yeah.
He was introduced as an annoying character, and then he was given the ultimate task of being responsible for granting Palpatine with emergency powers. So
that was a nice play.
But I've always said it was George Lucas's creation. He could do with it whatever he wanted.
Right.
And if these fans really are complaining about it so much, so go write your own universe, create your own set of characters.
I think the Mandalorian might be encroaching on something that will violate a George Lucas clause with the whole Baby Yoda thing.
Oh, never naming Yoda's
right
species. But is that true? I mean, did George Lucas really
have
that in there?
According to
or is
my
that just
brother,
internet rumor?
he said it was there, but my brother's ability to research isn't always there.
That's what I'm saying. Is it just
I haven't gotten
lore?
into it yet.
Wait, did they name the species?
No, not yet. They're thinking they're going to.
There's a potential they could, because they introduced this 50-year-old baby of a Yoda-type creature.
Yeah.
And right now they refer to it as Baby Yoda. But how else can you refer to it, you know?
Right.
Well,
because they don't have an actual name.
They don't have to call them by a species. They don't have to.
Right.
I don't walk around saying I'm Vinny Human.
No, but they don't know. I don't know if they do they know the name of the baby? I have no clue.
Not
I
yet,
haven't seen the series yet, so
I haven't either. So
you know what?
Get to it.
I got a name for the little bastard, Gizmo. Okay.
Yeah.
Really think about it. Look at he's a little 50-year-old baby. He's a fucking Mogwai without any hair. Come on now.
This shows you how much people don't pay attention to Star Wars. Anyway, there are people out there complaining that Yoda was the only of his kind.
There wasn't. There's at least 3 of them in the movies.
In episode 1, there was Yaddle.
Yeah. There's at least, and man, people hated Yaddle.
Well, that's why she was killed off before, or she disappeared by episode 2. But
I watched it actually earlier today.
Yeah,
I watched a video discussing it, and that there was between all the movies and everything, there was at least between the movies and television series, there's 3 different fucking Yoda type things.
Yeah.
You go into the books and such, there's up to 6. And they're all, with exception of the baby so far. Oh yeah, but they're all, with exception of the baby so far, Jedi Masters.
It's not just Star Wars.
One being a master of the dark side too, though, which was weird because they're all light side affiliated. Like he wasn't a dark side Jedi or whatever. He just had dark side powers apparently.
Yeah. It's not just Star Wars though.
Nobody hates everything.
Anything more than fans of it.
Right.
Pro wrestling. Nobody hates pro wrestling more than pro wrestling fans. Nobody hates the Buffalo Bills more than Buffalo Bills fans. Nobody hates the Chicago Bears kickers more than Phantom Fighter.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just.
I'll be the first to admit, though. I mean,
Oh, you got a message?
I'm not really. Yeah, I saw that. I haven't read it yet.
It's either Stonewall or your brother.
One or the other. I don't like what they did with the Marvel movies. I am one of those people that believe that they should have stuck to the original fucking comic book series and all that shit. And even then, I thought that some of the shit they did in the comic books, they fucked up.
They tied some of it in. I mean, they did try to tie some of it in, but Terrace says Episode 1 doesn't exist.
Yeah,
it's a figment of George Lucas' imagination.
Yeah. See, Terrace is I guess you could call it a Star Wars purist. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the guys don't like the first 3 episodes.
Terrace, since you're watching, Stonewall just said that the Cowboys won 42-19 over the Eagles in my off broadcast league. So he's still undefeated through week 10 with both teams. Anyway, so yeah. Nobody hates Madden more than people that buy Madden. People that don't buy Madden never talk about it.
All right,
but it's to one extent, it's because we expect
to get into these leagues with you.
It's because we expect a certain level that is never going to be there, and that's the thing.
We have an idea in our head of how it's supposed to go, And then when they don't do it, we're like, what the hell?
You have 5 viewers right now? Wow.
Yeah.
The Star Wars talk is bringing them in, people.
Must be.
Keep it going.
Yeah.
Cogdill is my hot man tonight, man. He's catching everything I'm throwing at him.
Gail Cogdill, Terry, 6 viewers. Wow. Holy
Jesus,
cow.
where'd that
Star
one
Wars
come
packing them in. Anyway.
Seriously, Yoda is really just a gremlin or a Mogwai without the hair.
Jedi. Go.
Last Jedi, that was the last one. Last Jedi, there was some really long, boring parts, especially the flight chase. I mean, slow motion flight chase, or space chase. But there were some good things about it. I actually liked Luke's sacrifice.
I like some of the newer movies.
I
to a
understood
degree.
Luke's
There's some
character.
shit they did in them I didn't really like, but whatever.
Mark Hamill has come out and saying he didn't like Luke's character and this and that and the other thing. And Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker was a whiny bitch from the start. I see that the Luke Skywalker character in Last Jedi is perfect for him. And the sacrifice at the end, though, his personal sacrifice, I
end of the third quarter, scores 28-13.
Just like Han Solo's sacrifice in the movie before that. Both of them were perfect for their characters to go out the way they did. Now, Luke's not done. He'll be in Episode 9 as a ghost, but it's one of those things where fans are going to bitch and complain about no matter what they do. There could be, if you asked one fan, what do you want? We'll make Star Wars exactly the way you want it. And they do, there'll be another group of fans that say, oh, that's stupid. Why'd you do that?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Right.
So, you're not going to appease everybody. Can't worry about appeasing everybody. The bottom line is, are they still making money?
See, now, I do like, the one thing that Disney, I think, is doing right is the branching off of the main story surrounding the Skywalkers. I do believe that using the Star Wars universe, like they did with the books,
And they can.
you can create new stories. And do they necessarily have to be about Jedi? No. But could
They also
you
don't have
make
to
them about
keep
Jedi?
tying them.
Sure.
Yeah.
And you're
They
right.
also
They don't
don't-
have to be tied in.
Because they tied in Rogue One, obviously, was
Well,
very much tied
Rogue
in.
One was supposed to be tied in.
Solo
You know?
is tied in, but they don't
Right.
have to. They can come out with a Knights of the Old Republic era
Yeah,
story.
that would be amazing. I'd
Yeah.
love to see a movie about
Didn't they have
what's
a-
his nuts.
They had
Fucking
a show planned
wow,
with the Game of Thrones writers, right? Or
Yeah,
producers, and then they
I heard
canceled
something
it.
about that.
I'd love to see him bring out Revan again. Well, again, yeah.
Well,
I'd
you know,
love to see
that's
him
the
do a
thing
movie
with
about Revan.
Knights of the Old Republic was made by Lucasfilm, so you could assume that, is it canon? I don't know.
Well,
Because I don't know exactly the rules, but I don't care either. I'm not
Right.
going to get depressed over whether
like
or
what
not...
they ended up doing with the Legends is now they're and they've admitted as much. They're using it as a knowledge base.
Yeah,
To,
which is fine.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. You could
Yeah.
they're going to cherry pick the characters they like and try to incorporate them one way or another. Like somebody was saying, I forget who the hell I was talking to, but supposedly Mara Jade is going to be in this next one, but obviously she's not going to fall into the role that she was originally in.
That reminded me.
The Legends.
I was going to talk about a book I read when I was in high school. And I don't have it anymore. I don't know what happened to it, but it was called Dark Saber.
Yeah.
And it was basically about the weapon system from the Death Star. Somebody had figured out a way to make that by itself.
Ooh.
And in this book, Luke had a romantic relationship with a woman named Callista. That's not Mara Jade.
No.
But Callista is never mentioned anywhere else. So there's another example of
Right.
not everything in the extended universe made sense either.
Nope. And I mean, obviously they took the kids and everything and changed them up.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, yeah. R.D. Reynolds, who runs Wrestle Crap, which is a wildly successful website about, you know, just the crap they put out in wrestling, is also a Star Wars fan.
Right.
And he loves crap. He loves bad media, basically. So he put a post out the other day on Facebook asking how long before the holiday special gets released now that Disney Plus is up and running. And I said, I honestly think that there are certain things that George Lucas put in there that they will abide by as long as George Lucas is alive. And one of those is that you will not see an official release of the holiday special until Lucas is gone. But as soon as Lucas is dead, I would imagine we will see it. Besides, it's out there on YouTube. If you really want to see it, it's out there. I have a copy.
I just saw
on
something
VHS
about that
tape.
the other day on Facebook.
Yeah.
I don't know if they were saying that it's coming out or what the case is, but I mean, if it comes out, it comes out. Oh, this is going to be
Have you guys ever seen the holiday special?
long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Phantom?
Yeah. See where I did there?
I don't think so.
Well, guess what? It is now going to get shared to our private chat. So if you want to watch it, it's an hour and 37 minutes. You can see B. Arthur in the Star Wars galaxy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't.
Well, listen.
Listen, you blasphemer.
Who wouldn't want to see Dorothy Zbornak as a Jedi? Come on.
That'd be hilarious.
I don't think she was a Jedi. But anyway, it's also the actual introduction of Boba Fett occurred during this TV special. There are also the Ewok movies.
Yep.
The Caravan of Courage.
Yep.
Yeah.
And another one, which I own on DVD. They were television specials.
Yep.
And I always count them as, when they list off Star Wars movies, there's the 9 saga.
Yeah.
There is the Clone Wars pilot, which was released as a movie. The holiday special. And 2 Ewok movies. There are 13 movies that have been released for Star Wars.
I like.
No, wait. I'm missing
Ewok
Rogue
movies.
One and Solo. There's 15 movies that have been released in the Star Wars universe.
One of those
theater or
Ewok movies
television
was kind of a little bit of a little kid nightmare for me because I kept dreaming about when that one guy got stuck under the water and he couldn't get out of the water.
Oh yeah,
That was whatever you want to call it. He was stuck underneath and he couldn't get out. And it's like, wow.
One was called, I believe, the Ewok Adventure, and the other one was Caravan of Courage. And we had one of those on tape. It was a book audio tape. You could read along as the tape played.
Right.
My brother and I had that, and so a couple years back, well, more than a couple, say 20 years ago, I got them on DVD. And when I was on the road working on the nuclear power plant or other facilities around the state,
Right.
because there's a ton in New York State apparently. I was
Weird, just one big nuclear state.
yeah. I watched those Ewok movies again. I was like, man, these are so awful. They're great. But
what flag you got going on now?
Yeah,
I don't know. That one there with the little blonde-haired girl was probably my favorite.
well, I've got them on DVD. I have to look which one's which, the Adventure or Courage. But the Caravan of Courage actually spawned a YouTube channel I like called Caravan of Garbage.
Huh.
And they just did a video today on Frozen. I can't wait to watch that one.
I keep throwing interceptions. Oh well.
What's different from the rest of the season?
You're right. It's annoying. Come on.
We didn't know Plum miss a bunch, or Earl Morrall miss a bunch. He's thrown like 35, even though he's been out a lot.
Something, yeah. He's thrown a bunch, and he was out most of the season. Still is out.
Vinny Wolf has actually come on pretty good. 10 of 19, 168.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many sacks we've got so far this game, but it's going to be a lot.
Well, the Bucks finally have 60 yards.
Oh, they got a touchdown there.
They had minus 35 at halftime.
Yeah.
Bobo Brazil going the distance.
Goes for the 2-point conversion.
They're not playing around.
No, 33 yards from Vinny Wolf to Bobo Brazil. Legendary wrestler.
Oh, he got out there to get it. Lucky fucker. 14-point
Is that his
game.
name?
Yes. We're going to go. Oh, they're going for the onside kick. Sneaky, sneaky. And they did not recover.
Oh, I found a picture. I think I posted it already of Nick Petrosante, one of your running backs.
Yeah.
Talking with, I believe, Johnny Unitas.
Oh.
And let me see if I can find it again. See if I send it to the.
I love how it says nice copy.
Okay, here we go. Phantom, take a look at this and see if perhaps we have Petrosante completely wrong. Now, I know it's black and white and all that, and you can't really tell, but it looks to be like he's not white. Like we have him as, maybe it's, I don't know what Petrosante is, but he's not real dark, but at the same time he doesn't look to be, it's...
I would assume Petrosante is like Italian.
That's what I'm thinking. Which could explain the darker complexion, but they don't really give us that, because when you go that third level in Madden, it looks like Cheech.
Eh. Could be Spanish, I don't know.
No, I don't think Petrosante's Spanish.
Like Spain Spanish, not Mexican. As we used to describe it in high school. You guys are speaking Spain Spanish. Why? We don't get too many people from Spain here.
Speaking of Petrosante, you just sent him over to talk to the coach.
Well, he can go talk to the coach. Defense is in press coverage. Lewis gets first down.
Such a shame you've had Hugh McElhenney on the Giants. You've had legendary running back Hugh McElhenney on the Giants all season long and have not run him once.
Oh, well.
He'll be on the Lions next year. Maybe you can keep him on the bench there, too.
Listen, I haven't bothered to change anything based off of whatever the computer's doing.
Yeah.
They want to call timeouts?
I was going to say, at one point you benched Dan Lewis for Tom Watkins with the Lions, so I know you at least looked at that roster position.
How the fuck did he not make any attempt to catch that?
I don't know.
That's all right. This just gives me more opportunities just to sack Vinny.
Kurt Von Hess on the interception. $32 passing to 18 rush for the Lions, and yet you're winning. That is modern football. That's not 63 football. Bobo Brazil over the middle.
I just killed Vinny, but I didn't get the sack on him.
Got the ball away. Let's see.
Oh, he got the ball away, but I fucking hammered him.
Incomplete, though.
Incomplete. Where the hell are all my blitzes?
Get out of suggestions.
I did. I went to recent plays. Now that he's going to die.
Busy day in Sack the Future. This is what, the fourth game? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, fourth game of the day.
Night terrors. That just sounds weird to say.
Night terrors.
Sounds like it's about that.
Vinny is sacked again. That was Brett Schneider's fourth sack.
Carl Brett Schneider coming off the edge.
He's going to come off the edge again.
You can do it.
Almost intercepted. It is now 3rd and 19.
Man. I fell asleep during your broadcast yesterday. Maybe
yes, he did. That, at the end of what game broadcast was that?
It was the last one, so it was the Lions.
The Lions? Okay, so
Steelers. No, Oilers. It was
Oilers. Okay, the last Oilers one I did. The last like 5 minutes, Vinny is snoring on air.
It wouldn't be the first time. I did it at one of my own broadcasts one time. It was like
great.
2 o'clock in the morning.
We were able to bring
I was
that
doing
bonus
a showcase
to you.
game.
Terrible throw.
Terrible.
Terrible. Just terrible.
I think I'm going to go to, not that I need to get in bed, but my headset, for some reason, is just bugging me right now.
Your headset is just bugging you.
Yeah, I took it off for a minute a while back, and then I put it back on. I'm like, nope, it's just my ears are not having it, so. But you won anyways.
You should get a nice comfy headset.
Yeah, it usually is. I don't know what the deal is today, but anyways. All right, I'll take it easy, guys.
We'll see you later.
All right.
I suppose maybe sort of kind of... Vinny left the party. What the hell?
No, he didn't even announce it.
I don't think he meant to. He might be switching profiles.
Yeah, all right. Well,
sees ya.
Have fun, whatever you guys are doing. If you're doing anything after you're done playing or what.
I have no clue. I should really just kneel the ball, but I really don't care. And I'm just going to keep driving it.
All right. All right,
See ya.
have a good one.
I am now the party owner. Phantom Fighter has left. And that is the end of the game. Oh! Vinny, where'd you go? 35-21 final. Vinny X Wolf is dirty. Looks like he's kind of pissed because he got crunched. I'm surprised he's walking with how often he got sacked. I don't even know how many sacks it was, but I'm pretty sure it's a lot. I'm betting around like 8 or more. Oh. Plum throws the ball. That's the... No, that wasn't the big one. And then this guy breaks away. Sea Rover do-gooders. Oddly enough, the fucking Bucks took it away 6 times. God damn. Alright, just because. I'm gonna go to team stats, maybe. Nope, gotta go here. No, that's not gonna be in there either, is it? Eight, 9, 10, 11 sacks in the game. Jeez, a couple more and that would have been the record. Alright, and we're going to end the broadcast.